All right, guys, I want to talk to you guys about one last thing. What if during this weekend you're out there searching for sources, and then suddenly, as you're looking, you're not finding any source that you feel you can use? Every time you type in your question or your keywords, nothing of value seems to be popping up, and you start to panic because you can't find your answer out there. So you think, I need to change my question. I need to change my question to a question that is going to have a source out there that answers it. And every semester I have students, many students who go through this. And the first thing I want to say to you is, if you have a question that you're seeming to have trouble finding an answer to out there, that is a good thing. That means that you have a very special question. And what do I mean by a special question? Your question is so special and so unique that no one in the world has done research on it just yet. You are going to be the first person to do research on that question. And we should not immediately think, oh, can't find the answer, toss it. That's not how a good researcher thinks. That's not what we want you doing in college. We don't want you to come across a problem and say, oops, I can't deal with this problem. I'm just going to forget about this and go do something that someone else has done. Because that's not the way we do research, right? And that habit comes from our attitudes back in high school. A lot of us grew up thinking that research was you ask a question and then you go find the answer in the book. You take that answer and you explain it in your own words or rewrite it in your own words and put it in your paper, and boom, that's research. But at the college level, that's not research. That's a report. Research is where you find a problem, you ask a question that is new and go find new information, and you're giving the world something new that no one's done before. So if you have a question where you cannot find the answer easily online on the library or Google Scholar, you have that special question. You are so lucky because you will be doing exactly the kind of research that the universities value, that we value in upper level education, critical thinking, that employers value. And that is the kind of research that brings a new bit of knowledge to the world. So you might be freaking out and thinking, oh my God, what do I do? How do I find information, Bonnie? Well, I'm going to show you. So let me give you an example of what might happen to you. I'm going to go to Google. I'm going to go to Google Scholar. And I'm going to type in a very unique question. I'm going to type in, how does AI impact the research processes of criminal justice majors? That's a pretty cool question. We're looking at the effect of AI. We're looking at research process. We're looking at criminal justice majors. A pretty cool thing. Let's hit enter. Well, I'm getting stuff about research, but I'm not getting anything about AI. I get some stuff about criminal justice majors. Oh my God, I have no answer to this question. Okay. You know what? I'll take my question and I'll take it to the library. Let's see if I can find something here. All right, but I can't ask a question. So it's got to be keywords, AI and impact and research processes and criminal justice majors. Let's see what I get. Oh gosh, I'm not getting much. So here I am. I'm in a really weird place. Criminal justice in the context of machine AI solutions. I'm not getting an answer to my question. My question is so unique and so special that no one in the world has done this research yet. But I'm not going to run away from it. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to get partial answers. So I'm going to find a source that talks about the impact of AI on research. Let's get rid of the criminal justice majors part. This is not going to answer my question fully, but it will answer half my question. All All right, so exploring the use of AI in research processes. There's one. There's another one. So there's quite a few that I could use. So let's say I take this one. I'll use this source about accept all cookies, about exploring the use of AI in the research process. I'll read this one. Now, but it's only about half my question. So I still have to go back and I have to find sources that are about criminal justice majors. Maybe I want to look at just what are the research process of criminal justice majors. These are a bunch of books. Oh, there's one. So I'm going to look at, let's say I like this one. I'm going to go ahead and take that one. So now I have a source about how criminal justice majors deal with research, and I have another source about how AI affects research. So I'm going to read them. I'm going to use them in my paper, and I'm going to, in my paper, make the connection between the two. And in that connection lies my unique, brand new answer. Now, making connections can be really hard. So I'm going to show you how to do this over the next 2 to 3 weeks. So don't panic. And even if it's not a perfect connection, that's okay, because learning how to make that connection, learning to take 2 different sources that still relate to my topic, partial answers, and combining them is where the magic happens. That's where we learn new ideas and new information. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to get us thinking. So I hope that you guys are excited, especially those of us, and most of us do have very special questions, the kind of question that's going to make us the first people in the world to ever do research on this topic and to say something really cool about this topic. So be excited. Do not be afraid, and do not change your question if you're in this situation. Move forward looking for partial answers. And if you need help doing that, send me an email or text me if you need to. I'll be there with you through the process. All right, guys, I'm tired. I'm going to go to sleep. Have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you next week.